This is an exciting moment.
Jesus, I wish I had a more capable producer who could tell me these things.
No, he's busy.
Well, he's busy carrying cassettes. Look at this.
Here she is. Yeah! All right, Steve, get out of that seat and move over.
Move way over. Go over there and sit with
Get
Howard.
lost.
Thank you very much. Nice to meet you. Let me shake your hand.
Amanda Peterson is here, the star of Can't Buy Me Love, a film that I really love.
Do I have to put on these headphones?
Yeah. A lot of people thought I was having you in because...
And it's true.
Wait a second, let me talk to her. Put on the headphones.
Yeah, I heard you were going to be naked here in the studio.
Yeah, well, a lot of people thought I was having you in because I thought you were real cute in the movie and everything, but that's not it really so much. It's just that I like the movie a lot, and I think you're going to be a big star.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
And don't look at Steve Ross. He's old enough to be a grandfather.
Where is he?
Right there.
Right over
Where is he?
See? She didn't think I was that old. See how... She
You've
knew.
obviously-
She said this young, good-looking guy. Why would... Of course. Thank
Robin
you, my
hasn't...
dear.
That's Robin in there.
Yeah.
Robin hasn't seen Can't Buy Me Love, but I've already been raving about the movie for the last couple of weeks.
Raving about it?
Yeah, I think it's that
He's a
good.
lunatic. He's a raving lunatic.
Because I like teen movies. I like
Because
movies...
you have a teen mentality.
And because I like to go to high schools and hang out with teenagers.
Okay.
Are you still in high school?
Yeah.
Well, she's only 16, Howard.
Oh, man, you were so cute in that movie. And cute in person, I might add.
Yes,
Thank
absolutely.
you very much.
And that guy who... See, Can't Buy Me Love is perfect for me. It's everything that I was in high school.
Except that you didn't have $1,000 to buy a girl like this to help you out.
Yeah, that's the one thing I didn't figure out to do. Because it was true in that movie. The kid pays beautiful Amanda $1,000, and then he's like the most popular kid in school. And that's exactly how it would have worked for me in high school. I mean, now I can pretty much get any girl I want, except I'm married.
You finally made it.
You think I'm that bad?
That what? I don't think you're that bad.
Really?
Yeah.
You didn't see him in high
know
school.
you.
You didn't see me in high school, though.
You think
But
he's attractive looking?
do you think I'm attractive?
Yes, except you've got nice blue eyes, and I can't see them with your
How do you know I
glasses
have nice blue eyes?
on. I have my ways.
Really?
See?
She's
Did you see me in a
psychic.
movie? Steve Rossi is drooling. Do me a favor, pal. Keep it in your pants, huh? This is a
I
16-year-old.
wish you would not
I'm
talk
just-
like that in front of a 16-year-old.
Really? 55-year-old
Come on,
man
I'm
just-
How's that?
only 16.
Come
Yeah,
on,
you find
give
me
a
attractive?
break.
I don't look 33, right? I look like one of the kids.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, Howard, please.
You look
Don't
like
make her
a lot
lie.
I
older
think
than
if you're
33.
80, you'll probably...
Robin, how old do I look?
You maybe look 28.
28, I would say.
Really?
You still don't know. You don't look like a high school student. I'm sorry, Howard.
Do you have a Hollywood boyfriend yet?
A Hollywood boyfriend?
Yeah.
No, I don't know what would you define as a Hollywood boyfriend? Somebody that lives there?
Yeah.
No.
Hey, you know something? You're a good actress, seriously.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, because like you're outgoing. Most 16-year-olds can't articulate.
Well, that's why she's in show
Yeah,
business.
yeah, you're real good. How'd you get into show business?
Well, actually, I'm from Colorado, and I tried out for the movie Annie in Denver.
Yeah.
And I begged my mother, and she said, yeah, it'll be a good experience, not thinking anything
Right.
would happen. And out to California I went.
You got a part in Annie?
Yeah,
I don't remember you
I was
in
like
that.
a singing and dancing orphan.
Oh, really?
And they were like 50
Orphan.
But I remember you from. You were in Explorers, right?
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, you were so
I
beautiful in
remember
Came
that.
out to New York. I was 13 then.
You ever see my movie, Can't Buy Me a Divorce? So I can't take advantage of doing any of this?
Can't buy me bail.
Hey, Joe Piscopo's girlfriend is 17. Why can't I go out with a 16-year-old?
Please, because
So-
you're not Joe Piscopo.
Yeah, well, I don't know if that's good or bad. So, you got this movie, and now you're getting a lot of movie offers and stuff?
Yeah, except I'm working on a television series.
Yeah, what is this?
Oh, yeah, what is that?
This is
Yeah.
A Year in the Life. And it's on NBC and with Richard Kiley and a bunch of New Yorkers and stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Too bad you're working for NBC.
What?
Scum.
Oh, I know how you feel about it.
Yeah. Oh, you saw me on Letterman, huh? Is that when you fell in love with me? You just a teenage crush, seriously.
Is she in love with you?
I think she's got a little crush on me going on over there.
Oh, yeah.
Where she's staring at me, yeah.
Right.
She's never seen a face like this.
Yeah, right.
Oh, my
They're about the
God.
same way people stare at Frankenstein the first time they see him.
Hey, come on, Robin. But seriously, that movie, Can't Buy Me Love, is exactly what it's about. I never got girls that look like this in high school. Never. I never got girls like this that look like this, period. Like a cheerleader. Were you actually a cheerleader?
In real life?
Yeah.
No, for one season, and I didn't like it.
Yeah. I mean, I never got girls like this. And for $1,000, all of a sudden, this guy becomes like the kingly stud. You didn't do any nudity in this thing, did you?
And no, absolutely.
Yeah, but you were in your panties and bra in the locker room, right?
Yeah. Well, no, actually, I was in a towel because I'm very self-conscious of my body. So I said, no, I can't.
We're very conscious of your body, too.
What kind conscious of your body.
You know, in high school, I started a movie.
Well,
Can't Buy Me a
conscious of your
Nose
body.
Job. That's what definitely...
He had a script all prepared.
Yeah. But seriously, that movie really touched home for me.
Really?
Yeah,
And
he
I-
hasn't stopped talking about it since he saw it. I don't think it was such a great movie, except that it
Yeah, that I related
must have told you about your life. I mean, it's a good film, but Howard talks about it like it's going to be a classic.
I called Dee up afterwards, and I said, Dee, you got to go see... Dee Snyder, Twisted Sister?
Yeah.
I said to him, man, you got to go see this movie, because if this isn't your life, pal...
Dee was running around shopping at Lerner stores.
I know.
during this time.
But I love these teen movies, because, like, what I picture the guys who write these movies... Who's the guy who wrote Can't Buy Me Love?
Michael Swerdlick.
How old is he?
I think he's about 33 or so.
Yeah, okay.
Just your age,
I
Howard.
picture this guy going to the local high school, listening to some really cool words and stuff that the kids are saying now.
Mm-hmm.
And then he goes and writes it down in a script, just like John Hughes, right? And writes these really neat movies.
I think they're all right. You know, I mean, it definitely has, you know, some deep messages,
Yeah,
you know, that it's put into it.
yeah. This was more than just a teen.
It was not
Yeah.
the typical teen.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
And I think the
film.
reason that it's doing so well is because, you know, they put, like adults, I might say, that they put this, like, definite cliche on teenagers, you know, messy rooms,
Yeah.
arguing with their parents, a lot of sex, parties. And we have feelings, you know, we also have emotions and we feel.
Hey, I know what you kids are into. You don't have to tell me. Let me tell you something. I'm a young, hip guy.
Right.
I'm more a teenager than you think.
Yeah.
Oh,
you
yeah.
buying this?
Yeah, that's what everyone...
He's
I
an
feel
old
like a
fuddy-duddy.
teenager myself.
Steve, you look like a teenager.
A 30 teenager.
A dirty, retarded teenager. I tell you what. Why don't we do a few commercials? I can run into the bathroom.
Uh-huh.
Not because I have to go to the bathroom.
Oh, I would hope so. Don't look at me when you
Yeah,
say
don't
that.
do it there. for
Steve, will you
God's
come
sake.
into the men's room with me?
You,
And,
me, and Dr. Perino.
There's a treat. Why don't we
We'll be
take a
really
break? When we
happy.
come back, we can talk some more about the movie, because they have a live commercial.
All right.
And we'll talk about show business, because I want to tell you a few things about it,
Okay.
because I've been in it considerably longer than
I
you
want to
are.
hear it.
He can
I
tell you
feel
about
like
the
an
pitfalls because he's
18-year-old.
been in every one.
Yeah. You know, I had a television deal as well that I can talk about. And I've been at the low point in the world of television.
You know, I feel like a 16-year-old, but there's never one around.
Steve, didn't I ask you to leave? Don't you have to go somewhere? Isn't Marty looking for you?
Jackie's writing for me now.
All right, Amanda Peterson is here, who is the star of Can't Buy Me Love, a regular in the NBC series Boone.
I
Who's in-
was.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What was that? Boom?
That was like, it was on for one season. It was a television series.
Yeah?
Boone was
NBC.
I don't
about.
remember that.
Yeah.
How old were you when you were in that?
12.
Oh, so like you've been
Wow.
doing this like for...
So did your parents quit their jobs after you started to make it?
Absolutely not.
Oh, they didn't.
Oh, no way.
You're not making enough money yet to support your parents.
No, and they wouldn't want me to.
What's your
leave.
parents do?
My father's a doctor, and my mom.
Oh, no wonder.
No,
they
he
didn't.
said-
They
he
didn't
said,
become
"Forget it."
your manager and agent.
Oh, absolutely not. They said, you do what you want to do, but we're staying here.
What kind of
baby."
doctor?
Ear, nose, and throat. I'm
Yeah.
a rhinolaryngologist.
Oh, and what about your mom? What does she do?
She has had 21 years of taking care of 3 kids.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
And the other siblings want to be in show business?
Definitely not. I don't think
Oh.
they're very interested.
And you, what's the deal at school? Like every guy's like hitting on you and everything now?
No, in fact, I haven't had a date in a couple of years.
Well,
Really?
Yeah.
Robin, what a coincidence. We have a commercial now for the Touchstone Pictures movie, Can't Buy Me Love. Even though we just did a 3-hour commercial, when you think about it. Starring Patrick Dempsey, who looks like a friend of mine.
He does.
Yeah. And Amanda Peterson, of course, who's here with us.
Who looks like no one you know.
Now, you look a little like China Cantner
Oh, she
on
does?
MTV.
Oh, yeah.
Anybody ever say that to you?
No. But,
There's a little resemblance, except Amanda has her own look, I think.
All right, Steve,
That's
please
hard
put a
to-
cork in it. Patrick Dempsey plays Ronald Miller, a high school senior who longs to be popular. Amanda plays Cindy Mancini, the beautiful high school cheerleader.
An Italian girl.
She's like too good for any of her high school friends now, though. You can't go back to being,
oh, no, kids are cool, man. They're smart, you know. It's
yeah,
like-
kids are real cool.
No, they are. I mean,
They
it's
tell
like,
you to say that,
if
Amanda.
if you want to find jealousy, you're going to find it. But,
You're going to find it in a big way. Forget
yeah,
it.
but I don't look for for that in people, you know? You try and check other things out.
She's got it
All I know is
together.
in high school, if I could have been in a movie, forget it.
Oh, you would have been
Oh, I would have been
Unbearable.
I would have been like,
unbearable.
that would have been the ultimate fantasy.
God looked at you and said, don't give him anything because he'd be unbearable.
Yeah, but with my kisser, I knew not to audition for anything.
Is that why you're on the radio?
Yeah, pretty good reason. That's why it's nice when
All of a sudden, Amanda's even making
They don't want to look at you.
You're funny, Amanda. You know, it's pretty funny when you open up the newspaper and Rupert Murdoch or one of his people claims that the reason my show was not picked up is because I was physically unappealing.
Did somebody have the nerve to say that? Because,
They said that, but you know what happened.
come on television you look fantastic.
I do.
On
Thank
radio,
you.
not so
You saw me
good.
on TV, didn't you, Amanda?
Yeah, I saw you on Letterman.
And were you attracted? Seriously.
Was I attracted? I don't know. I was kind of, caught by what you were saying, so I really didn't.
But did you say, hey, there's a nice-looking man?
Yeah, actually.
You did?
nice-looking
Oh, you did say
Hey,
that.
all right.
Oh, so you admit that?
No, yeah, I admit that.
Can I quote that?
Amanda says she thinks you're attractive.
Well, he's a nice-looking guy.
Yes.
Can't Buy Me Love has received critical acclaim from Gary Delabate from WXRK Radio. That's what it says
And
there.
he really knows. Oh, wow.
That's
That's
right.
right. That's probably.
When you know an Italian guy reviewing Mancini, she's an Italian in the movie.
That's right. See, please, cut
Yeah.
it out, will you?
Certainly.
He's moving like closer.
Italian,
He's moving closer and
always.
closer.
Oh, no.
And you should have heard Stephen here during the commercials giving her advice, show business advice.
Goodness.
Right.
Was he telling her something about knowing people she should meet?
He was talking about what a rough town Hollywood was and how that, what was it, Steve? What was the rap?
Well, I don't like most of the Hollywood-type people.
He doesn't go to any other parties.
Neither does my friend here, Amanda.
Steve was
We
going,
hit it
yeah,
off
this
real good.
All I know is I walked in, I came back from the bathroom, I hear Steve going, I don't really like those types, those Hollywood types. They're so phony. And they're so, Steve, come on. Who's more of a Hollywood type than you?
I am a Hollywood type, but I am not a phony. I admit that I think Amanda is a very lovely lady. I wish she was 18. Now, what are you going to do?
All right.
You just have to accept life for what it is. She
Like,
does want me to be her manager, though.
So what happened? Your mom and dad don't even go to the movie, go when you're making the movie? You just go yourself?
You live out in L.A. by yourself?
No, I don't live out in LA. My mom is like, I'm the last of the three, and so my mom's having a hard time kind of letting me go, So she stays out with me, and she'll go back on weekends and stuff. But I just went down to
man.
Chile. I went down to Chile to make a movie,
Yeah.
She didn't go down with me.
And you were in Chile by yourself at 16?
I was with my sister. She was in the movie also.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was fun.
Oh, I thought they didn't want to be in the movies.
Well, she did it kind of, because we needed somebody for one of the roles.
Hey, I'm here.
Yeah, call me. I'm not
would've
doing
been
anything.
great.
You want to be a blonde-headed girl named Venus?
Please. I've been a blonde-headed girl named Venus, but only in Steve's
There's been other
apartment.
things less flattering. So.
Yeah. I've been called worse. No, seriously. What movie is this?
It's called The Lawless Land. It should be out, I don't know,
What is it, by a Chilean director?
No, actually, the director's a friend of mine from New York. He went to AFI. His name's John Hess. And so
Is this like a college movie or a real movie?
No, it's a real movie.
Oh, all right.
It's futuristic Western, I guess. is
In
what they
Chile?
call it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a trip.
Yeah, it's pretty good. You get paid decent for that?
No, absolutely not.
Really?
Yeah, nobody got really paid. I don't even know if I made any money.
Really?
It's kind of for the personal experience.
So what did you do? You dropped out of high school?
No, I'm still in high school.
How
Except
can you be in high... I mean, what an ultimate
Go to
fantasy.
on the set.
Tell me, I wouldn't love to be hanging around my parents leaving me alone for a weekend.
Howard, you were too immature. You stayed in the backyard. You never
Too
left
immature.
the backyard.
Yeah, my parents, you don't do drugs or anything like that, right?
well, no.
No? Boy, I would have been having a party.
He would have been washed
I
up
would have
by
been dead.
16.
Yeah, I would have been washed up.
In Hollywood at 12, dead by 16.
Yeah. What's that, Mr. Rossi? Snort what? Okay, sure. It'll make me feel better?
Oh, got any nose
Just take a
candy?
little bit more.
Wait, my friend's a doctor. We have a prescription for you. All right. Neil Rosen from WNEW Radio said, oh, don't listen to him. It's
Who cares what he has to say?
Yeah, really? Are we quoting him? The movie is a winner. It's great. It was #1 box office for a while.
And yeah, it's number 3 now. It's been number 3 consecutively for.
Do people recognize you? Because you look different in the movie than you do in person.
Absolutely.
They had you more made up.
Oh, so much makeup.
Yeah, right.
I don't really wear makeup, so.
Oh, you don't need it.
People don't know, not really.
Yeah.
A
couple of years, man. It's gonna be awesome for you. It's gonna be unbelievable.
Beautiful, beautiful
Oh, what
actress.
a lifestyle.
But look at these reviews, Robin. Dave Kirkland from the Portland Road-Gionian,
What?
whatever. He says the movie's funny. Neil Rosen from NEW Radio says it's a winner. The guy from the Los Angeles
Can't
Daily
these
News.
people talking more than one word?
Los Angeles Daily News says perfect.
Tell me more. Come on.
Look what Steve Rossi
How can
said.
you fill up a whole column with winner?
Look what Steve Rossi said.
Tell him, Howard.
Pass me a tissue.
I like that one.
Yes. Well, anyway.
Tissuer.
Yeah, you definitely look different in the movie. But, yeah, that's a good movie. I like it.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's real cool. Anyway, 940 at 92.3 K-Rock at WYSP. You want to do the news with us?
I'd love to.
Okay, great. Because, you know, we don't talk to any 16-year-olds ever.
You know, it was really funny. I don't know if I was ever telling you this story. I meant to.
Yeah.
I was at the movies one day,
Right.
going in, and you know how they always have kids working in the theater as ushers, and they accept the tickets, and they're behind the concession stand. And I walked in, and these two kids who were working in the theater were having this lengthy discussion about Ebert and Siskel.
Yeah.
Great.
And how, you know, why did these two old guys get to review all the movies? Look at
Yeah,
what they
those
said about
old
this
guys.
movie or that movie. These guys are 100 years old. They said they should have 16-year-olds reviewing the movies because they really know what's happening, and they go to see the film.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Well, you know, it's so funny with reviews and stuff with the movie. I mean, you know, we're talking to America. Half the people don't, you know, half the kids my age who are going to see the movie don't read, you know, what's in Variety. And
Yeah,
what's-
right.
You know, and so that's pretty hectic.
Yeah, I don't read that stuff either. My wife and I see teen movie. We just go because we like it.
Right.
Except it was getting scary. We're starting to relate to the parents in the movie, you know? And
that's
feeling
what
bad
I
for the
figured.
parents because the kids are all screwing up and stuff.
Well, you know, the thing is that you should just go to a movie and have fun, you know?
Yeah, they're
It's
for
not any-
entertainment.
Yeah, absolutely. You go
You're not
and
supposed to
smile
learn
and laugh
something.
and, you know,
All
it's
these
not-
message movies is baloney.
There you go, Steve.
Yeah.
You're really relating to the young people, aren't you now?
I do.
These message movies are below. You should have heard him giving her this crock during the commercials. I wish you could have been in the
that
room.
stuff he did.
You know, Amanda, how'd you start off this conversation? How did he start it off with you, Amanda?
Which
Where's
I
your
asked her if
original home?
Oh, where's your original home?
and then when she told me that
He wanted to know the address.
Yeah.
the address.
But,
but I don't like the Hollywood scene, and Amanda agrees with me. And when we get back to Hollywood,
No,
we're
to
gonna
be
let
You're
serious.
going to
people
hang
know
out
about it.
together.
No, be serious. Then Steve starts in, you know, you've got to be careful. You got to watch out.
That's right. There's a lot of phonies there like me.
Right. A lot of wolves.
A lot of wolves out there.
In
Pretty
sheep's
weird.
clothing.
Yeah. Also, Amanda's been in the, she's guest starred in Silver Spoons and Father Murphy. Which was Father Murphy?
With,
Oh,
the football
what's that
player.
yeah,
guy's
with
good
Merlin
name?
Olsen.
Merlin Olsen.
Yeah.
Man, his hands were as, like, big as my head.
Really?
Huge, yeah.
Yeah, big man. Big macho man, that Merlin. He's really very happening, huh?
I remember you from Silver Spoons. You were like a date of Ricky's or
Yeah,
something?
somebody's
Yeah.
Yeah, Ricky's a real stud boy, isn't he?
Stud boy.
What happened? You go out with Ricky?
No, I
Schroeder?
didn't go out with Ricky.
No, I don't mean in real life. I mean in the show.
In the show, yeah. I went
Wasn't
out
he?
with
He
him
had
and
like
then-
a crush on you.
Yeah, and then I
and-
dumped him.
yeah,
Yeah,
right.
good.
Good.
You need a
At
more
11 years
mature.
old.
You need a more mature man.
See, that's one of those kids. That's one of those kids that I think is real obnoxious, a real showbiz obnoxious kid.
Right. Well, he started out at 3 or something.
Yeah, and I picture him sort of hanging around the set and laying a heavy trip on you while you're taping the show. Am I correct?
Heavy trip.
No,
What
seriously.
is your definition of a heavy
Well, yelling on the set and trying to impress you by how much power he wields.
trip? Well, you know, I didn't really hang out with other people.
Oh, you're not going to open up about that?
Let's
sad.
elaborate on this.
Am I right? Am I pretty close to the money, Steve?
Right on, baby.
Oh, well, he was there, so we'll
I've
take it.
Steve's watched that show
I've
several
been in-
times, you know.
I love that show.
That's right.
No, it was all right.
Yeah. Listen to Steve. He knows everything about Hollywood phonies. He hates Hollywood phonies. Steve, open up your shirt and show her your Mercedes medallion. It's not showing. It's not showing enough.
And it's brass.
Robin,
Brass, you silly ass.
Yes.
let's do some news. We've got Amanda here. I'd like to find out what the
Well,
16-year-old...
there's only a few stories that I wanted to talk about
Yeah.
today, Howard. Willard Scott
Yeah.
has gotten himself a recurring role on Valerie's Family. The show that Valerie Harper walked out on, and the show which Sandy Duncan is now going to take over. Also, I also heard that what they're going to do in order to cover for Valerie's loss is to have killed her off. But she'll have been dead for 9 months by the time the season's
They're going to kill her off. The husband is going to drop his weights on her head. That's how it's going to work. You know, I got to say, you know, even my father called me the other night. You know how my father likes to lecture me about, you know, show business and guys who get carried away with themselves?
Right.
And this is a good lesson for you, Amanda, as you start your career. But, and my father's right. It's sort of like, he calls me up and goes, what's with that Valerie Harper? I know it's in the back of his mind. He's thinking like, hey, don't you get carried away with K-Rock
Right,
and all that and start thinking you're a big shot. He goes, what's with that Valerie Harper? What kind of schmuck is she? I go, well, yeah, Dad. I mean, that's what happens when you take your weight trainer and make him your manager and marry him. He says, what? He says, she was getting $60,000 an episode. $60,000. I mean, my old man is like freaking out. $60,000.
On time, never called in sick.
Yeah, and yeah, exactly. So he goes,
She
what did
should
she?
have
He
been
goes to me
grateful.
like, I know Valerie Harper, you know. Hey, he goes, so what did she want? You remember I met Valerie Harper
Right, that's right, at that Joan Rivers show.
at that Joan Rivers thing. Remember I was in the audience and she
Yeah.
was
And she was like, oh, Howard Stern.
yes, what do you do? Oh,
Yeah.
I had a boyfriend named Stern. Oh, thanks, Valerie. Thanks for never having heard of me. You could try to pretend like you've listened to the radio once in New York.
She knows you well. That's how all Hollywood people act.
Yeah, well, anyway, my father goes, $60,000. He goes, and what does she want? What did she want? Like, I was there for the negotiations. I go, well, what I read is she wanted $100,000 an episode, and they offered her like 80.
Or 70, something like that.
He goes, do you believe this? And then I said, Dad, she had a contract and she didn't even honor it. He's like testing me to see how I react. If I had sided with Valerie Harper, he would have gone through the
Head for
roof.
head, yes.
These people are paying you good money. Good money.
Look at all they've done for you.
What do you take? How many He asked me how many vacation weeks I'm taking. My father, he's worried. He's nervous.
Parents naturally are nervous.
Yes, they are.
You know?
Big pain in the ass.
Well, just let this be a lesson to you.
Does your old man let you buy stuff? Well, he's a doctor. He's probably you got a nice car, right?
Let me buy stuff. Well, I don't really like, to talk about material things.
You don't like to talk about it?
Well,
I like
I
a
don't
person.
think it's important.
I respect
You're not like Steve's wife, are you?
All she wants is money, money, money.
What do you mean you're not into material things? That'll change pretty much. Hey, your clothes are pretty nice. That watch, all that stuff.
Oh, this watch
Yeah,
cost me $10.
Well,
Okay.
it's 10 hard-earned dollars.
Absolutely.
Well, it's 10
Yeah,
bucks.
do you know how hard it
20
is to
for
make
mine.
10 bucks for the average
Watches, it
person?
wouldn't work.
Takes me and Robin like 30 seconds to make 10 bucks.
No.
But do you have a car?
Yeah, I have a car.
What kind? What kind of car?
I don't know. I haven't decided yet. No, I've got a car.
What?
And I think I'm going to get something different.
What are you
got
getting?
now?
What do you have?
Well, let me tell you, it's so fun. No, I've got a BMW.
Oh, you do?
Oh, and you're not
no.
material at all. It's only
Remind you of that Dodge
45,000.
Calara you were driving
$45,000
around.
at the age of
not
16.
45,000. I got
Oh,
it
is
like
it the 325i?
no.
Convertible.
It's not a convertible. No,
Yeah.
no.
Hey, you
know,
don't
the
like
thing
material
is-
things. I
And
like
she
that about you.
leases
No, the
She
thing
leases
is that I'm, from Colorado and stuff, and it was a nice car to get and cruise around and stuff. But and then I drove it out to California, and it's like they're a dime a dozen, and it's like this very hip,
So what are you gonna
whatever.
get?
It's got this cliche. I'd like to get an old BMW because I like BMWs, but
Okay.
like a 3.0 or 2002.
All right.
All right.
But we'll see what happens.
Good thing she's not material. God knows what you get.
Oh, dear.
Not material.
Oh,
I think
man.
everyone's
Wild, wouldn't
material
she?
in a sense.
I'm telling you.
But
My first car was a
BMWs.
Maverick.
Yeah.
My first
I won't bring up
girl
my
was a
Dodge
Maverick.
Polara. Your first girl was riding a Maverick, I believe. They didn't have cars back then.
I was her Maverick.
There's Maverick now.
Yeah, my first car was a horse.
Yeah, I'm not materialistic. Come on, you're into it.
no, of course, I think everybody is in a sense, but it's like it's not something that
What's
No,
your
we
father?
don't have to
But
talk
what's
about it.
what's your father do with the can't buy me love money? Does he put it in the bank for you, or does he let you buy stuff?
I can't buy anything with it. My parents let me have minimum wage, and so that's
Oh.
like all I get from it. Because, what am I supposed? I don't care anyway. What am I supposed to? I don't want to take care of my money now,
Right,
And so like until I'm 21 or something, I don't even have to deal, which is nice.
Well, it's a
You
good thing
call me
Steve's here
because I
because
do money
Steve
management.
does money management
I do
for
money
people.
management.
And at 21, she
no.
can find some weight trainer who can help her.
Scary.
Yeah, when you turn
Manage to
21,
spend.
Robin's right. Then you'll find a weightlifter who you can marry, and then he'll help you negotiate with the network.
Like
Robin,
Steve
what else
over
is in the
here.
news?
Well, I just wanted to say that Willard Scott has a recurring role. He's going to be the neighbor of the Hogans.
Yeah, he's a real talent,
This
that guy.
season,
Yeah.
and he'll do 4 episodes. He hopes to do more, and he'll keep his Today Show gig. So don't worry about him disappearing.
That guy was a disc jockey in Washington. Used to work with a blind
With the
disc
blind
jockey.
guy, yeah.
Mhm.
Used to lead him around.
Yeah. Willard was a seeing eye dog for a blind disc jockey. That's how he got started in the business. Oh, man.
And he's networked himself. That's what he's done. Joe Piscopo and Marv Albert will host the September 4th edition of NBC's Friday Night Videos.
Well, thanks for the warning.
Really?
No, because probably Joe will stop by around then.
Well, I would hope so.
I hear he's got a 14-year-old.
But they do it out in L.A.
17-year-old.
Oh, they do it in L.A. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
17-year-old.
Vicki Lawrence is going to be the host of Win, Lose, or Draw.
Well, that's a loser.
Yeah.
That's that new game show that was created by Bert Convy and Burt Reynolds. Burt Reynolds.
All
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Those two guys just sort of like hold themselves up for the weekend and throw up a game show.
Hi, what should
Ever
we
meet
play?
Burt Reynolds, Amanda?
No, I haven't. I've seen him. But
Have you met any famous people?
Yeah, I've met a couple
Who?
of people.
Steve Rossi?
No, oh, God, who did I meet? You know, they're all just...
Rob Lowe?
No, I saw him once.
Yeah.
And I met... Well, I don't know. I've met a couple people. I can't even remember.
She's not jaded by the Hollywood scene. I like that.
Well, I'm not from Hollywood.
You will be.
Yeah, right.
Mary Tyler Moore has a new series coming up on CBS. I don't like the premise of this one any better than the last one.
It's about a woman whose eyes are spreading across her head.
No, they're moving back together. See, I figured this whole thing out.
Yeah.
Once you get the plastic surgery, your eyes are on either side of your head.
Right.
But as your skin starts to loosen up, they drift back toward the middle. So they're getting closer to her nose again.
She used to look like a frog. I like
know.
that.
Well, Patty Duke has that look now. Patty Duke is holding that.
Oh,
Yeah,
Sean
the frog
Penn.
look.
I met Sean Penn.
Sean
Oh, you
Penn.
did?
Oh,
At
yeah.
the pen.
How did you meet him?
He didn't hit you, did he?
Did you try to take his picture? Oh, Sean, can we just take a picture together? You bitch, you know the 16-year-old was.
Or did you try to kiss Madonna? Which did you do?
No, I met him at this club I went to a couple of weeks ago.
Steve, are you moving into her lap? Would you just sit back and relax?
No, I'm looking at you.
Don't look at me.
Okay.
No, it was kind of
16.
interesting.
So how did you meet him?
At this club. I just, somebody introduced me to him, so...
And they said, well, here's an actress from Can't Buy Me Love or
No,
something?
actually, I worked with his father a couple years ago. His father was a director. And so I told him that. That's really the only interesting thing I could think of, you know, because when you're seeing somebody...
Right. And what did he do? Just like grunt at you and walk away?
No, he was very polite. He was
was?
very nice, yes.
Unusual.
He's very
Obviously,
nice.
she didn't try to take a picture with him.
Yeah,
Really?
I bet he's nice in prison
I'm not very threatening, I don't think, you know.
Right.
Yo, Sean! I mean, I didn't do anything.
You didn't do any of that stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I heard that, he is now in prison out in L.A.
Yeah, I
and,
think he was out for a week or something.
Yeah, well, he was out and then he went back in because he
Right,
has to do
right,
his
right.
60
It
days
was time.
or whatever.
No, I didn't ask him
and,
how the joint was or anything.
No.
Yeah. Well, he apparently everybody's coming to take a gawk at him while he's in there.
Really?
Yeah, they just
It's
walk
weird.
by his door for, they're on their way to some other part of the prison. They don't even have to go that way.
I think that's a
They
good
go by
punishment for him. Just have people take pictures of him for the cell.
Just
Yeah.
stare at him.
Snap tons of pictures. Drive him nuts.
Really? So anyway, that's what he's doing this
like that.
weekend.
Yeah.
We know where he is.
Who the
And,
weekend? That's right.
Well, anyway, Moore's new sitcom on CBS, set for the fall of 1988 now.
Mm-hmm.
She'll play a divorcee named Annie, who has a 12-year-old son who marries a widower with 2 children.
The
Doesn't,
12-year-old son marries a widow?
No, Mary marries
Ah,
the widower.
yeah, okay.
Mary marries a 12-year-old? Great plot.
Now, there's a plot. I tune in for that.
I would too.
But she's not going to do that. She's going to marry the widower who has 2 other kids. So it'll be like a yours, mine, and ours or a Brady Bunch kind of thing.
Excellent.
But anyway, that's what's going on.
There it is.
Lots of good movies out. Lots of entertainment in the city this weekend.
Dick Van Dyke on that Mary Tyler Moore show? That new one?
No.
No?
No, she's not going to work with him.
I heard he plays a drunk in that show. Maybe he just wandered onto the set.
Well, he's a drunk, but he knows how to avoid fire if somebody should try to douse him while he's sleeping in the park.
Yeah.
He just rolls. Stop,
Dick plays
drop,
a
and
bum who
roll.
gets doused with flames. And all the other bums come up and barbecue on him.
And
Hey,
the weather for the weekend?
Oh, yeah. And then I got clips of Amanda's movie.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Rain likely and possible thunderstorms, highs in the mid-60s. Tonight, showers likely, lows in the low 60s. Tomorrow, cloudy and a 40% chance of morning showers, then partial clearing during the afternoon, highs in the low 70s. And the outlook for Sunday, fair and seasonably warm. So a cloudy weekend, some rain, and then a little bit better day on Sunday.
Yeah.
Right now, 61 cold, chilly degrees.
If anybody's got an 82 Corvette, black, with a black interior, give me a call.
Give him a call. Where?
The station. Where else? Low mileage, please. And Amanda, let's play some clips. Robin hasn't seen the movie. I know she wants to hear.
Hey, let's.
Steve, have you seen the movie? Oh, we have to break for commercial?
Steve's too busy watching himself.
That's what they all say.
I'm going tonight.
He's
going
got it.
tonight?
He's got it at home in his own
I
theater.
want to see a true star on the screen.
Okay.
Star. Who would that be?
Amanda.
Oh, stop with that voice, Steve. Talk normal.
Yeah, this is the voice he used on
I
the
want to see
dial-up
Amanda on
day.
the screen. You know what I mean?
Talking baby talk, for God's sake. She's a mature woman. 9:55 at 92.3 KROC and WYSP. We'll be back right after these words with some clips.
Burt Reynolds.
All
Yeah,
right, yes.
those two guys just sort of like hold themselves up for the weekend. And I tell you, there's more interesting stuff going on during the commercials than during the show. And that concerns me. That really concerns me. Steve's suggesting what Amanda can do tonight in New York City.
Not with me.
Not with you.
I already have a previous date with Dr. Perino.
All right.
Yeah, those
All right.
two are inseparable.
Now, this is the movie Can't Buy Me Love. Amanda Peterson is with us. Steve Rossi, of course, is here, who is a legend. He works with the incredible Marty Allen. The two of them together are fabulous. And Marty's wife, I might add.
Well, it's the three of us now.
And here's a movie clip, Robin. This
Does
is
it
right.
need a setup?
Yeah, this is the beginning of the movie. And Amanda, what is your name in the movie, Amanda?
Cindy Mancini.
Cindy is talking to her mom here. Okay, here we go.
Oh, my God.
Here we go. Here we go. It really doesn't need any more setup than that.
Why were you kissing that woman?
We're kissing goodbye.
Like hell you were. You were kissing her like a man. Don't insult my intelligence.
All right, I did kiss her.
Is that all you can say about it?
Well, what more do you want me to say, Mother? You've obviously made your mind up about the whole thing anyway.
You wouldn't do such a thing. I can't believe it.
Look, don't treat me like a child.
You are my child. I don't care how old you are. You weren't brought up to be one of those people.
What people? I want to hear it from you. What people?
Homosexuals.
All right. You were great in
How
that.
to raise a homosexual.
There you are.
Thank you, you know? Like I said, it has a lot of deep messages.
Want to hear a real clip?
Yes, please.
No.
Let's see. I don't even know
No,
what
but
these
a lot
clips
of
are.
people are going to see the movie just from that one.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
They'll keep
gonna
looking
be
for that
I like
scene.
that kind
Twice
of
as big a hit.
publicity.
Twice
I think
as
that was a
big hit.
different Disney film we were just listening to. Snow White and the Seven Sisters of Sappho. Let's hear a real clip. I don't know what's going on here. Just listen. You'll know.
Okay.
You'll figure it out.
I want to rent you.
You want to rent me?
Yeah. You pretend you like me, and we go out for just a few weeks, and that will make me popular.
Just going out with me is not going to make you popular.
Well, I have $1,000. It says it will.
I think you've mowed one too many lawns.
There it is.
What a line. All right.
Right.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Hey, it was a good show today. It was a good week, actually. We actually did a good week of radio.
Yeah, it's fine.
Too bad you missed it.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, oh, it was good. I don't even know what went on this week, but it was
Well,
good.
we had several guests in.
Who was that?
Franken and Davis
Oh, yeah, who are appearing tonight.
at the Seaport at Caroline's.
Yeah.
Caroline's at the Seaport.
We were going to go to that, but I don't think... can you go tonight? I can't go.
Nah.
You can't either?
Mm-mm.
I'll go and give you a review.
All right. That's good enough.
Thank you.
And we had Melissa Gilbert and Ray Manzarek, who will be
Yes.
with Echo and the Bunnymen at Jones Beach. Is that tonight?
Yeah. And
Where
Danny...
is it? I don't
Jones
know.
Beach.
Jones
And
Beach.
Danny Sugarman brought his new girlfriend, Melissa Gilbert, in. That
Yeah.
was a
So
surprise.
I guess Rob and Melissa are over him.
I
Yeah.
think so, yeah.
Yeah,
Rob's
that's
free.
Yeah.
I'm free. Reasonable.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, no,
Steve's free
that's
also.
scary. Let's put Rob and Steve
Hey, let's get them together, yeah.
I don't think in
Good
this
idea,
lifetime.
Amanda.
Well, what would Dr. Perino say?
What is it, Gary? Are you just coming in?
All right.
Gary's hot for you, Amanda. Would you ever look at a Gary? No.
At a Gary.
Really?
It depends on what he looked like.
Well, not this one.
Not this Gary.
Not this particular Gary. She wouldn't look at
Not
this
Gary.
one.
Let's mention that tonight. Tonight, boy, Gary will be judging the beauty contest at Heather's in the
That's
Hilton Hotel
right.
at the Meadowlands. Your chance to get into the movies. In fact, there's a movie rolling there. If you have a bikini, you can go over there and
I
audition.
want to audition,
I'll be
man.
there.
That's right.
In my bikini.
That'll be tonight. Jackie the Joke Man Martling, who is a brilliant comic.
All right. Yes, he is.
And if you've never seen him, you're
You're really missing something.
you're missing something. Tonight and Saturday at Mr. Rips in Valley Cottage, which is going to be incredible, 2 shows. And this Tuesday, September 1st, quit your job and go to Club Benet in South Amboy, New Jersey, because tickets are at Ticketmaster. That's going
On
to
a
be some
Tuesday
show.
night, he's doing the Club of Night?
On a Tuesday night.
When is this? It's coming Tuesday?
Is that before or after the strip show, Jackie?
It's on either side of the strip show. We sandwich the strip show in between.
I'm going to try to get there, really, because I really like your
We have to
comedy.
lower the cover.
And you know,
I love the way you write.
he's a great writer, isn't he?
He is a great
Yes, he
writer.
is. Fred, where will you be this weekend?
I'm going to be buying tickets for Jackie Returns at Club Benet.
Okay.
So watch for Fred in the line at the Club of
And
Night.
Amanda, where will you be this weekend? In New York, or are you going to leave town?
I'm probably going to be on an airplane. I don't know. Tonight I am, and then tomorrow I'm probably, taking off around 6.
Okay.
Sounds like fun.
Sounds pretty good. In fact, Amanda, I think, has her sights on Gary. She liked the way he looked, she told me.
Really?
Gary's teeth remind Amanda of the green forests of Colorado. She's been thinking about it.
No.
Yeah, well, good luck with your movie career and all that stuff. Steve, good luck with your movie career.
what happens.
Weren't you in Batman and Reuben?
The Jewish boy wonder.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fabulous.
It's a
I love that,
fabulous
too.
movie.
They show that at mental homes all over the country.
Jewish superhero.
Yeah. And Monday when we come back, we have a great show planned, don't we, Robin?
We do?
Yes.
We do, yes.
Well, we're going to go into rehearsals now, so we should be ready for
yes,
Monday.
Yes, we will be ready.
We'll be rehearsing that all weekend.
And you have a good weekend.
That's right. And what do you want to hear, Amanda? What's your favorite song?
Oh, I don't know. Let's hear something. Do you guys play music here, actually?
Yeah, sure. Well, we
This
don't.
is
but-
actually a rock station.
Yeah, believe it or not.
I see.
What's your
We just
favorite?
take it over.
It's classic rock.
Play some of the Grateful Dead.
Oh,
You
I
like the
hate that.
Grateful Dead?
Yeah, when I saw he and Dylan in
The Grateful Dead,
and
if I can
I
say-
told you, there's
in
a lot
Anaheim.
of kids
In
Amanda's
Anaheim.
age who are just wild about the Grateful Dead.
The Grateful Dead are such a goof. I mean, no, they really are.
Are such a goof.
They are such a goof because it's like they never made an album anybody liked. They never sold any albums.
Oh, but
They got a bunch
I
of like
disagree with
freaks who
that.
follow them around and like
In
camp
buses.
out because
Hey,
they're
man.
pathetic and can't get
Freaky people.
jobs.
It's a great scene, though. It's pretty funky. You ever been to a Dead concert?
Yeah, I've been there. I've been to a Dead concert. It's not that good.
You
They
know
play
what?
they played 50-minute songs. 50,
They
5
can't remember most of their songs.
It's for the psychedelic people out there. Hey,
Yeah.
but do you like Dylan?
Do I like that? No, I really don't.
You don't,
No,
really?
I really don't. I think it's
You
boring and badly produced
Man
music.
can't sing.
Yeah,
Oh my
he doesn't have a voice. Steve, sing
Who
for
is
her.
this man?
I want to
Who is
say, yeah, 'cause I need you, baby. I mean, the guy just doesn't
He
have
just
it.
doesn't have it. That's right.
So that's singing.
That
Yeah,
was,
exactly
and
what
I
he
was
sounds
doing
like.
a good impression of him.
Hey, but you know
exactly
what?
the way he
You want to hear a
sounds.
story really quick?
Yes.
No, but and I'm being serious about the Grateful Dead. I don't get it.
All right, well, yeah, that's true. And you say you do drugs?
No, I don't get it. I really don't get it.
I happen to be standing behind these two girls
wait a
in Tower Records. They see Jerry Garcia, or whatever his name is, on the cover of Rolling Stone and go, oh, what a funny picture. Like, he really doesn't look like that.
Yeah.
No, he's a great looking, but you know what though? I was at the studios, Universal Studios, right? And I was on my lunch break. Dig this,
Yes.
right? And I'm sitting there and I hear this music emanating from the soundstage next to me. So I decide to cruise in through the back door and I walk in and it's like there's this huge soundstage and nobody else is on the stage. And I peek around the corner and guess who's there practicing jamming?
Who?
Bob Dylan and Tom Petty. I freaked, and I sat there and got a free concert for about an hour and just loved it.
Well, that's pretty good.
Yeah,
Wow,
it was
that is
pretty
fun.
unusual.
Yeah, an
That's a
albino
first.
and a hippie
Yeah.
sitting
Yeah.
there playing together.
You think you know a lot about the Grateful Dead?
I know a little bit.
All right. Did you know that Jerry Garcia is Steve Rossi's father?
You didn't know that? Yeah, the Grateful Dead.
Yeah,
Oh,
My dad
like
is in
it.
that
Right,
band.
right.
I'm
All right.
going to bed with the Grateful Dead.
No, I never got that whole thing. Even when I was like, when the Grateful Dead's albums came out,
Yeah.
I'm talking about their real big hit albums, which really weren't such big hits if you read the sales on them.
Right.
But when they came out, like American Beauty and all that
Yeah.
stuff, I used to say, well, hey, man, what is this? Sounds like a bunch. It sounds like 5 Steve Rossies with instruments. Really, what is that? What kind of
I never
group is that?
understood that. I mean, it's a group for losers. That's what it is.
It is. It really is.
Yeah.
Group for losers.
And so they got a big
I'm
audience.
a loser then.
No.
Yeah, no, it's like a lot of people say they're all nostalgic, but what do 19 and 20-year-olds
What
have
song
to
do you
be?
like of theirs?
Budding losers.
Truckin' or something?
Friend of the Devil.
Really?
Yeah. It's got my sister's name in it.
Oh. All right.
Anne Marie.
By the way, Amanda will be on MTV later. She's be doing a guest VJ thing.
Good for her.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll see how great that is.
Nice to meet you, though.
Thank you.
All right.
I'm taking off.
Okay.
Out of here.
All right, we'll see you.
See ya.
Steve, I'll see you. No, Steve, you can stay. You don't have to leave with Amanda.
Yeah, he wants to walk her out. All of a sudden, he's a host on the show.
Terrific.
No tongue.
Don't
Bye-bye.
call me. Don't you dare call me.
That's what they wanted to play? Maxwell, that one?
Nobody listens to that song. I tell you, there's more interesting stuff going on during the...